Good morning and welcome to Coffee Club. My name is Abby Smith. I'm running for mayor of the city of Kokomo, and this is a weekly video series, the last of a weekly video series before the election, where I answer a personal question and a policy question, or at least normally I do that, and we have coffee. So this week I just owe everyone thank yous, and I am asking for one more thing, and that is for you to go vote for me for mayor. This has been a very, I'm just gonna say cool, right? A very cool experience. I have learned so much this year. We announced, right, in late January that I was gonna run for mayor, and not what I thought my 2019 was gonna look like. But I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity, and I think that the lessons that I have learned, I know for sure, I've grown a lot this year. I don't think I'm afraid to do anything anymore. My favorite, not my favorite, but one of my favorite Netflix specials is the Brene Brown Courage and Vulnerability, and Courage as Vulnerability. And that really hits home this year because running for office is a very vulnerable position. You really open yourself up to a lot, and some of that is pretty negative and nasty, but the other part of it and more of it is just really rewarding and hopeful and amazing. I have met so many people this year. I have talked a lot about the miles. I just kind of started tracking them when I started running, and I am up to 235 now, and we've talked to like 15,000 people. It is awesome. There's so many wonderful people in the city of Kokomo and in other communities, I am 100% sure of that, who are just trying to live their lives and do the best that they can and are hopeful for the future. And I've been really lucky to have a lot of those people volunteer for the campaign, people I didn't know before. Certainly my friends and family have given tons and tons of hours, but previous strangers to me have stepped up and said, I believe in your vision for Kokomo and I want to help. It's awesome. I mean, it's just amazing that people will just be vulnerable enough to hope. So I am very grateful for them, and I'm grateful to know them now and know that I'm not the only one out there who is not afraid to be hopeful. We have a lot of fear in our community and I think our world right now. A lot of it is just kind of fear of uncertainty and not knowing what's going to happen in the future. And we have kind of a tough period of change right now, in my opinion, that people are really not sure what's going to happen, and so they're afraid. And it's a lot easier to be angry than it is to be afraid or to say you're afraid. But really the only thing that can fight fear and that anger is just hope. And I am so grateful to have met so many people in Kokomo who are hopeful for the future and who believe in our kids, they believe in their neighbors, and are ready to fight for the future of Kokomo. And it's just been a really great experience. So that's been one thing that's been very cool. I've told this story a few other times, but when I was considering running for mayor back in January, I talked to my family, did all of that, and then my daughter was the one who kind of sealed the deal for me. And it's when she said, Mom, the only thing you'll regret is not trying. And she was 11 at the time, she's 12 now, but the simplicity of that statement is just, that was kind of the gut that needed to push me forward, that the only thing I would regret is not trying, because that's just not who I am. And being reminded of that by your daughter is a very, very powerful moment. And so I am really happy that I was able to have this experience to dream and think about what my vision of Kokomo, the future of Kokomo would be, and also to talk to so many people and find out that we share that vision. So thanks to Matilda for really helping me understand that this is a very simple decision at the end of the day. And then really this is, we're coming down to the wire. So it's a really interesting place to be in to, we've worked really hard this year. So many doors, so many phones, so many texts. I know they can get annoying sometimes, but we are going to fight for this till the very, very end, and so you can expect more of those texts. But we want every vote, we want every person to get out there and cast their vote and say, I believe in the future of Kokomo. I'm hopeful. I'm ready to go. So thank you so much for everything this year. And this has been a wonderful experience. And I just ask one more thing, and that is for you to go vote early or vote on Tuesday, November 5th. I am ready to fight for the future of Kokomo. I'm ready to carry this awesome, hopeful vision forward. And I need you to be with me on Tuesday. I hope to talk to you next time as mayor-elect of Kokomo. Thank you.